Comments, right? Sometimes for comments. Great job. You play this so beautifully. You have that Beethovenian flair to it, that touch. Do you know what that means, fortepiano?
Go out and then go soft.
It's kind of hard to play it on a piano because once you play it loud, it's hard to play it soft. But can I demonstrate a technique that I use to do that? See what I did? So what I did is I pedaled it, and I lifted the pedal, and I slightly lifted the fingers about 80%. Then it got that boom, it cuts it. Oh. See? Then got same thing. See? It cuts it. It gives you that very classical, as if you're playing it on a fortepiano. In the fortepiano, it's easy to do that. You know, those old pianos. In Beethoven's piano, he used a Broadway piano. But a modern piano is harder, so you have to simulate it. Right? So those things you can explore. Next element, I want you to look here. It's very rhythmic, isn't it? Now, there's many different types of legato. One that connects like this, one that overlaps like this, or ones that separated a little bit. If you make this a legato that connects too much, you don't hear the rhythm. It gets lost, and we end up rushing it because we don't hear that space between them. If we overlap it too much, then we can't articulate. But if you leave a tiny bubble of air between them, listen to it. Very rhythmic, see? A lot more exciting. I think that would really elevate it. And whenever Beethoven has a rest, he means it. He's one of those composers that really took time to write everything he wanted and what he doesn't want. Right? So I don't think too much pedal there would help you because there's a rest that he puts there. And you want... And also too, this is kind of more on the softer side. See, the dynamic is still on. Right? I think that would benefit a lot. So reimagine how you're thinking about that. Now, this is tricky, isn't it? I use my pelvic bone to travel. See? And now I'm starting to see how I'm swaying back. See, because we have our torso like this, especially if you're working out and your chest is big, like to travel from here to here, our torso will hinder us. So there's always a delay. So when you're doing that, you have to do this. See? Swivel from one side. So and take your body there earlier. See? I'm going back already. Look, I'm already there. So by the time I switch my head, I cleared my body already, right? So the same thing here. So I'm already here. You see, on that side. And then going there, it facilitates the jump. So see the difference? It helps me get that so smoothly. But you have to kind of plan it. You have to choreograph it. I think that would elevate it a lot. And do you know what agogic is? Agogic rhythm is stretching the beat to its maximum limit. Yeah, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and. See how I stretch that? It makes it a lot more dramatic and grave. So then when you have this, if you stretch that, that is a lot more dramatic. So think about how you're imagining your rhythm. Not too metronomic, but think about how you can actually reimagine it so you have a destination you can stretch and pull, but without tearing that fabric of time. You can stretch it to a certain point, but too much, it breaks. Then you lose the tension of it. So stretch it until it has a lot of tension, if need be. Relax it if it needs to. Bravo.